Okay, now we're going to talk to my good old Libra. Now we got messages here and we're going to talk about it. Let's see what's coming out for you for this good old weekend and how y'all doing. This is allegedly. Don't get personal with it, okay? It's only to help you and take what don't serve you. But hey, if I save a life, I'm happy. I'm grateful. That's my whole point, what I do. Not to hurt nobody. And any black magic I ask it to be returned back, to be turned down immediately, spirit. Broken immediately. It is done. Archangel Michael, you here? Okay, let's get started. Okay. Libra, what's going on? Thank you, ancestors and angels. I don't mean to be rude and most high. Libra, what's going on? Okay, Libra. Now, something about the dad that's not your dad's tools. It's your father, because your wife can't get pregnant by you and have a son. So, somebody had to use somebody else's, so, I'm sorry, but that's what it was. They can't find you. The devil child is looking for you too, that you associated with. So, Libra, there's something about a devil child is looking for you. And you're highly thought of, and somebody that apparently didn't. I hope you didn't. You maybe didn't know that was your child, and something else. The news is gonna hit you hard. So I'm just letting you know this might be an older child, and if it is, man, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know how to say it in that position. It says wishing I did things differently. They don't wish they did nothing different. They good with it. See, somebody used to wear jeans all the time. They ain't witching for no change. Somebody was 29 years old, apparently in the past, and was creative. They had lots of creative ideas. This person, Libra, you was somebody and they had in the past they tried to cause a tower to that, but it didn't happen, to somebody named Janet in the past. So it didn't happen like that because, see, they took somebody's the granddad's trust fund from somebody in the family, friends, stepkids, and loving, and somebody named Ted is trying to say they took somebody's trust fund and they tried to lead them out of it in the past, But this is a very intuitive woman and sensitive, and already really knows somebody back in 2001. Okay. Let's keep going. Allegedly. What comes out, this is all allegedly. It can help or it can. I hope it would, prevent things that may go down that you don't want. It says trust your abilities and make sure to stick with the game plan, even if the results aren't appearing as quickly as you would like. Remember that the slow and the steady usually wins the race. So you're going to have to take it slow and steady. Don't worry about all these clowns that's on the back end might be doing what they doing. Somebody in Arizona, it's okay to, disbelieve in somebody named Hunter in the past, allegedly. Something about dog was on fire and was acting weird in the past. Somebody was acting like they was a straight dog and they didn't know how to be, calm down at all. See, they had a rose tattoo on their body in the past too. And something was smelling real bad down there. It's like animal control, like something just went on, when it's called STD, situation. And somebody needs to release themselves from all that, because, man, I wouldn't want that. If that's all you give me, no. And then it says release your ex. It's time to release your ex. Yeah, you release your ex, you got an STD, you can't come over here and land with me and think we gonna kick it, we're gonna talk about it 444 on the clock. I get it. I learned my lesson a long time ago. Somebody named Smith in the past, they said, I released my ex. It ain't my fault. Okay, it says an auntie or family took somebody's part of the inheritance. Like I said, took the land, the house, and everything. And they think we're going to talk about it. I ain't saying nothing. I plead the fifth on that. It says playing a lot of games, and they wish they never played them, because now they gotta add up to that. Now they talking about, I don't know you, I ain't never seen you, and don't go over there and tell it on me, because you know what's up. It says lead me in the truth, for you are my God and Savior, and my hope is in all day long. So, you need to lead. Let Most High lead you there, baby. Anything questionable will be dealt with. It says, I never told my kids I was a prostitute in the past, allegedly. Hey, don't be ashamed. There's some things you had to do, So, that's what somebody was saying. To somebody said, congratulations, Laura. Something about a lover text is coming for her, and romantic sweet words to make her fall madly in love with somebody. Somebody's going to come with those words from Massachusetts and say, baby, I'm in love with you. And then somebody says, watch, they got to watch out because somebody has some mental problems in their family. Someone in your family might commit. Be ready for this trigger warning. They might try to take themselves out because of family leaving them out and blocking them out of the family life. So family will get karma for doing this to this person in your family. Somebody has a mental illness and they don't want to stand up for that person, and they it's like I was down with you in the beginning, then I decided I'm leaving you alone because this person has lung cancer. Now they want to walk away from this person, but they was all in on it. It's someone that came out again. Someone may drown, allegedly. Trigger warning. And be careful near water. Somebody might need to go water because they're going to find out they got cancer, and they're going to lose it, and then they're going to find out the family wasn't there for them, and they sacrificed all this for what? What did I get out of it? I lost a lot of things, in this situation. And what else you want to say, and so this person needs to realize that, hey, just because you lost, you just learned, you're going to learn that lesson. We all learn lessons. We all lose sometimes. One thing I'm not a sore loser. And if I got to face what I got to face, I'm going to face it because I was the one that was in that. Somebody named Thomas. Do we talk about somebody may be named Thomas in their name? Need to watch out. Somebody's going to find DIE in their house, and it was their time. And it was their time to go. Somebody named Thomas is going to find somebody, it was their time to go. So I'm brave as long as you don't leave me. See, someone wants to know because they finna have to go through some real stuff. Somebody may be finding somebody not alive, allegedly somebody named Thomas, because the whole family tried to walk away from this person. Y'all need to watch away, because check on your family members, because even though we don't want to get involved, sometimes you got to remember everybody get a storm sometimes, and that's what it was. A storm is coming. Be ready. You're going to have to be ready for this, because people are not going to be ready for what they walked away from this person. Did not help this person and thought they was going to have a good life. My sister had something to do with trying to take you out. The sister had something to do with trying to take somebody out. So somebody's sister was involved. So they didn't want you to get this $1 million home, and they didn't want you to get that FedEx, that information, that 444, somebody with an I in their name, allegedly here, transformation, and this person is manipulation. They be trying to manipulate things, but people in this cult are being told to go out and they need to hide and get their affairs in order. Somebody, Leah, allegedly, you need to get your affairs there. They scared for doing spell work on you, because they should have never did it to this earth angel in the past. Family mad because you know what they did, so they mad. Some people, this family in Oklahoma City, know you can lead them on my mind before I go to bed, and when I come up in the morning, I want to balance things out. And this little girl, you need to go, go get a life. Karma they blocked out your life. You need to stop doing the DRUGSs and before you get your flowers. Like, share, and subscribe.